first thing we're going to do is click on our search engine, which is Google Chrome. The school district did give you an exact website to go to. However, if you would like to, we can go to it by typing in the search bar www.vgsd.org. Here you will come to the school's web page, and at the top right hand corner you will find Odysseyware. We're going to click on Odysseyware where it says student login. You will come to a page that looks like this. This is my test student account. So the place that your child is going to click when they get onto this website is the little light bulb here which says learn. So I'm going to guess this is the screen that is going to come up for your child, and it has each subject. We have history and geography, which is going to be social studies, language arts, mathematics, and science, and it'll say my name beside it. That little blue L stands for lesson, and then over here where you see this arrow, that's going to take you to the actual lesson. So we're going to go ahead today, I'm going to show you mathematics, which the title is Review Telling Time. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. This is our whole lesson on telling time. You can see it's really nice. It asks a little question. It gives you your objectives for the day for your lesson. It gives you your vocabulary. Oh, and when they were talking about over here where you can click to add notes, that's where you can click to add notes. Here's your vocabulary. You can click to play. Also, right here, there is a vocabulary arcade game. We can click on that. Up in there, you see me. Okay, you can click on the vocabulary arcade game to play the little vocabulary arcade game. All right, again, we come down a little bit further, and it gives you a little bit more of the lesson, and there is a way that we can have this read to us, which I will look into and explain in a moment. It's just really hard for me to read all of this. So I can highlight this, and I can come over here to the Speak As. Here's the cool thing. You can choose who you want to be your speaker. I'm gonna choose Michael. Also over here in your little tabs, we also have a reference sheet, which you can click on. And it just tells you, highlight some text to view a reference. So I went ahead and just highlighted the word clock, and it gave me the definition of a clock. So this one is a translation for different languages. That is not an option that we are going to do. So basically that's pretty much the lesson. And then it says, what would you like to do next? Work on questions. You're gonna click on that blue box that says work on questions. If you look up here, we see that it's section 1 of 1 section. There are 5 questions, and it's on the lesson that we just did, which was on quarter till or quarter after. So I'm going to go ahead and just answer these very quickly. All right, I'm going to tell you that I did it on incorrectly on purpose so that we can see what to do next, if that would happen. I want the students to try to do the very best they can. It is multiple choice. They can have it read to them. So I really want them to try to do the very best that they can. But it says, would you like to turn in the assignment? So I'm going to click yes, please. I'm going to turn in my assignment. And it says, oh no, I only received 20% on this assignment. So obviously I have 1 attempt left on this assignment to pass it. So I need to try again. So what I can do is I can go through this whole lesson again, which is not very long, and I can review the entire lesson before I go back to the questions. At this point, if you absolutely do not understand a concept, this is when you would message Mrs. Wargo. Okay, you could message me up here in this little thing, or your mom and dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, whomever is in charge, they can message me on the Remind app. I'll probably be quicker to get back to you. If you are not understanding a skill, I will be happy to do what I can to kind of tutor you on that skill the best I can. And then you're gonna go back to the questions. And you can see up here which questions you got wrong. The ones that obviously have a red X are incorrect. The ones that have a green check are correct. So you're gonna have to revisit the questions that you missed and fix them. All right, I just wanna show you that I fixed number 1, but I clicked next question. And when I clicked next question, it asked me if I wanted to turn it in. Well, no, I don't want to turn it in because I would still fail. So what I actually have to do, rather than clicking next question, I have to click on the ones that I got incorrect and make fix my mistakes on those specific questions. Okay, so now I'm going to attempt to click submit answers. Okay. Oh, I guess I might have to do that. Well, it's not an option on those ones. I told you, boys and girls and moms and dads, I'm learning along with you. Okay, I realized that when I was on number 3, because I got number 3 and number 4 wrong, I had to click next question because I don't have a submit button on those ones. So I have to click next question. Now that the red X's have gone away, that means that I have answered all incorrect responses, and hopefully I've answered them correct now. So now I'm going to click on turn it in. And it says, are you sure would you like to turn in the assignment? Because this is my last attempt. So I'm going to say yes, please. And look, I received a score of 100% on this quiz now. So, okay, now you don't need to keep going. If you want to keep going, yay for you. If not, we can click assignments to see what other assignments we have. So again, we have 4 subjects. We have history and geography, language arts, mathematics, and science. Those are the 4 that we have. So I just did with you, I showed you the telling time, and the next one will be a quiz for addition, skip counting, and time. And check that out. It is only, it is a Q, which means quiz. Remember, L means lesson, Q means. So if I scroll to the top, I can see it says assignments, and then I can see courses. I'm gonna click on courses now, and if we scroll down to me in my subjects that I've done, so I have math and science and history. I obviously have not started yet, but it says that I have 100%. So that first quiz that I didn't do well on doesn't count toward me. As long as I want to go back, it's kind of like fixing mistakes on a test, but getting full credit for it. And then over here, it says that I am ahead of schedule. So I'm ahead, so I don't even need to go on to the next lesson because right now I'm ahead of schedule. Right now, since I technically you aren't supposed to start anything until Monday, the science is, I'm on track because I really don't have to do anything until starting Monday. That's when they told us to start. So I'm on track with that. So if we look at each of these things, this is for the remainder of our school year, which is, I believe June 5th is the final day that we have in this program that we have assigned these until. So we have 31 days remaining to do all of these assignments. Okay, and I'm assuming that's probably just weekdays, not weekends. Okay. Since I did that one math assignment, I have 29 more assignments to do out of this, okay? So I know that we talked before that we were giving 21 lessons. Well, some of these assignments are quizzes and tests, okay? So if we scroll down here, science and history, we do not have as many assignments for that. Because those aren't our core subjects. So we have 8 assignments for science and 8 assignments for social studies. Lastly, in language arts here, there are 26 assignments remaining. Again, we were to give you so many assignments, but then quizzes and tests kind of show up on there as remaining assignments as well. So as you saw in my example, the assignments really aren't very long. So I hope that you feel a lot better about this whole program. So parents, if you happen to sit over your child's shoulder and take a look at any of this, You should be seeing ahead or on track. If you see any, yellows or reds or below or behind schedule or things like that, that's when you need to be concerned. And that is something that I will be keeping a very close eye on as well. And that is when you'll be hearing from me to just check in to see what I can do to help you if there's, any kind of concerns. So if we go up to the top here and you click on this tab here for message, this will be messaging me any questions that you might have. So if you would go to compose, that would be writing me a little message here. So it's obviously coming to Mrs. Borgo. I don't know if you're going to have other teachers up here to choose, but right now, if you were messaging me, you would need to check on my name and the little check marks there. It's coming to me. And you could put subject like help. And it could be from mom and dad. I need, I'm bumping this. I need help with science. And then you could click send message. Okay, and then I would be getting that message. Now, I believe there's like a little notification up here. If you get a message back from me, it would be right here where it says new. There's 0 messages. So in your inbox, you can see what you've sent in any inbox that you would have in your inbox. Okay, so help is going to tell you what you can do if you need to answer any questions. This is a lot for mom and dad to be reading through if we need help. And then lastly, here is a sign out. It is important that you do sign out so that I kind of know when you are done with a session so that I can look and see where you're at and what you need help with. Hey everyone, lastly, I just wanted to go over a couple things that you received in the email from our admin team. The first thing I want to say is that your child's username is going to be their first initial, their last name, .vgsd. And then their password is going to be VG, both lowercase, and then it's going to be their student ID number, which is their lunch number that they use to get in, to type in to get in like their lunch account. And they use this to get on the computers and stuff all the time. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I will let you know that this is mandatory, the online learning and or the paper packets. That these activities are a way to offer our students educational opportunities while at home. Failure to complete this work could result in a lower grade for your child and or an unexcused absence. These instructional activities are not intended to cause any stress to you or your child. They are meant to continue the educational process in the most efficient way possible. We have substantially reduced the amount of work that would normally be required, but it is necessary that we provide students with an appropriate education. With that in mind, we will be assigning grades for these courses on a pass-fail basis for the 4th marking period. A passing score is 65%, a D. And for the final course grade calculation, we are working on a system that can only benefit our students. These online classes will conclude on June 5th. All in all, I hope that this video will help you and help you feel a little bit more comfortable with this online program. And again, if you need anything, contact me in any way you need to. We're in this together.